Boom. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ghost with Ghost Gang TV. I got your boy GMB Huncho in the building tonight. Local artist in Iowa. Also my blood brother. We got an interview going on tonight, so gonna go ahead and bring my boy up on stage and get this shit on the go. GMB Huncho, what's up, my guy?
What's the word?
Shit, man. Shit, ain't got too much going on. Well, as you know, we finna get a little interview going on, chop it up just a little bit, let everybody know who you is. For everybody that's watching who don't know yet, who is GMB Huncho?
Man, it's Huncho, man. It's Tay, man. Come from New Orleans, 7 Ward, downtown. We up here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, doing our thing.
Okay then. Where did you get the name GMB Huncho from?
Uh, I ain't gonna lie. I came up with GMB Huncho. I remind myself of $100 bill. You feel me? That's the biggest bill in the world. There's no bill bigger than 100, so it ain't nobody more Huncho than me. You know that?
I don't know now. I can disagree
Come
with
on,
that one.
man. It's the real Huncho.
Bill bigger than $100.
Nah.
The legislative. Yeah. Well, okay. So let everybody know what was it like for you. What were it like when you were growing up?
Shit, man. Growing up, man, that shit was rough, man. In and out of different schools, fighting, man, getting expelled, trying to be in the streets, trying to smoke weed, fucked around, went to jail at an early age, set my ass down. I thought about it a lot, thought about this music shit, thought about everything that I'm doing now. I thought about it, and I just had number time shit. When I eventually got out shit, I had to go through the life cycle, start manifesting that shit. I just start learning how to manifest that shit, speaking that shit into existence. But that shit working for me day by day, taking that shit slow.
Right. So what would you think would be something about you that people would never guess from just looking at you?
Uh, that I've been through a lot. That I've been through a lot. A lot of people tell me when I tell them my story in my life, they be like, "Damn, like you don't look like you've been through no shit like that. Like you don't look like it don't look like it's taking an effect on your life anymore." You feel me? Like, it's a lot of pain. It's a lot of little depression, ins and outs. But
Yeah.
we fight through that shit.
Yeah. Well, like I said, man, everybody know now you my little brother.
You
So
know that.
hey, being my little brother, what would you think? What was it actually like growing up with me? Like, what would you see? What would be one childhood memory between us you will always remember, like never forget? And don't bring up that shit with Pensacola. It's not gonna do that one.
Uh, I ain't gonna lie. One memory I never forget is when I think it was one of the first times I met you in person, and you pulled up to my mama house. Remember, I had you running around that car.
I don't know about all that.
And you was like, "Let's squabble," and
Right.
I was like, "Come on, let's
Hey,
get to it. Let's see who the big brother." Got
hey,
ready to
you got
walk
a
up on you. You went to chasing that tail behind that
oh, bro,
car.
hey, you got a strong imagination, brother. But it might be the wrong brother. You talking about it with me? I think you done forgot already, brother. That was not me. Couldn't be me.
Nah, nah, I'm just bullshit. You was just a little bit bigger than me. That's why I was scared. That's it. I ain't scared no more.
I hear you, shit. But hey, I see everybody knows, you just not getting to your music, so we're gonna get on the topic of the music, man. Let's talk about it. Like when did you realize when did you first realize you wanted to make music?
When I first realized I wanted to be a musician is when one I met you, and for two when I sat down and did some time, all I had to think, man, I wanted to rap so bad I couldn't do it. I don't think it was meant for me to do it then. I was so young.
Yeah, I
I ain't
remember
really
you. I remember when I first listened, he said, "Bro, I can rap. Boy,
We
just give
used
me a
to try to
notebook.
remix
Give
38
me a
Baby and
notebook.
that bitch playing on the radio
Yeah,
30 times
give,
a day.
give me a notebook and a
Lead to
pencil.
try to
I
play me,
promise
but
I'm."
7 baby go against me, I'm a spray 'em. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess that
Uh,
kind of like it did do a little something. It boosted a little something. But who you think influenced your sound the most?
um, myself, honestly. I had to keep pushing myself. If it was something I really wanted to do, I had to keep trying and keep trying, no matter how bad that shit sound, no matter how not
Right.
making sense that shit sounded in the beginning. It was a start. You feel me? So I had to push myself. I had to influence myself. Shit, to be honest.
Right, right. So how would you describe your music to somebody hearing you for the first time?
Uh, pain, like a storyteller. Like everything I'm rapping in my rap shit. It ain't nothing I'm saying that I saying I did and I didn't do. You feel me? I ain't saying I'm out here killing niggas and shit. Nah, I'm talking about how I grew up. I'm talking about where I came from. I'm talking about the shit that I've been through. But you gotta understand, you gotta just be able to identify certain words. You feel me? One word could mean 3,000 things. You feel me? You
Right,
gotta. It's just how you take that shit in and what you how you process it.
right, right. So from basically from hearing that, like, do you do you make your best music when you're happy, angry, hurt, or hungry? Which one would you choose out of them?
Uh,
Out of them four,
happy, hurt, angry, or
happy,
hungry.
angry, hurt, or hungry. When would you think you would make your best music?
I think I make my best when I'm hurt. Wait, happy? Yeah, you said hurt, right? Happy,
Yeah,
hurt, angry,
happy,
and hungry.
happy, angry, hurt, hungry.
Angry. When I'm angry. Because when I'm angry, I'm fearful. I got a lot of shit to say. You feel me? And I'm in the booth and I'm closing my eyes and I'm thinking of that mic as whoever didn't piss me off. They're like I'm beatboxing their ass, but in reality, I'm just speaking that shit. That's how I'm hurting them. I'm speaking words. I'm hurting them with my words, not my fists.
I feel you, but I feel like I'm like the complete opposite. I feel like I make my best music when I'm happy. Like I gotta, I ain't gonna say I got to, but if I sit and smoke before I got them do some music,
Mhm.
I get relaxed. If I start thinking about all the happy shit I done did, I'm finna just like it just start getting real creative. Like I'm getting creative out the blue. If I'm mad, oh buddy, don't talk to me about getting on no motherfucking mic.
Man.
I'll be ready to throw that bitch at your head. Like,
Now that's when I'm gonna be in that bitch like, yeah, we gonna be in
but
that what?
I also believe in energy when it comes to music. Like whatever energy you feel is what energy you gonna put into your music. So
Definitely.
I feel like whatever type of energy you trying to get somebody to feel from your music is the energy you need to be in when you make it. If not, it ain't gonna reciprocate how it needs to.
I agree.
But I see you ain't on your R&B shit yet. I mean, you a
Not
rapper,
yet,
so
man.
how, how much of what you rap comes from real life? Like we get some cap rappers all the time, but how much of your
Hmm.
raps you think pertains to you in real life?
Mm, if I'm being honest within myself, I say about 86% true. And that other I say 86% true. I say that other 14%, you gotta put a little spice on it. You gotta put a little razzle dazzle on it, you feel me? But most of overall is true.
Right. Hmm. I mean, it's a good answer.
I mean, if I'm being honest, you feel me? I could just say, oh,
Look,
100% of
I
it
mean,
is,
I get
true.
it, I get it, but you don't want to boost your ego too high now. We just starting now, so
Man, look,
we
I
gotta
think you
see what
forgetting
you
who you
going.
got on this
I
interview, man. It's Huncho.
no, it ain't that. It's just I feel like you gotta experience the music making to the full effect to really understand
I,
what you
I got
really
a question
living.
for you.
Is real life. What's up?
Do you feel like it's a time frame before a person can actually fully say they understand music?
I don't think nobody would never fully understand music. Music is more than just lyrics and
Mm-hmm.
beats. Like it's frequencies, it's emotions, it's art, it's everlasting. Like what I can get from out of a song, you may get something totally different out of it.
Definitely.
But there are some great musicians that can touch multiple people with just simple stuff. Like just say for instance, I'm not a big Young Boy fan, but if you want to sit here and statistically look at Young Boy and his numbers, Young Boy touches everybody, white, black, small, medium, large, old, white, black. It don't matter what it, purple, green. It don't matter what it is. He reaching all these folks. But
Mm-hmm.
you turn around and look at somebody like Michael Jackson. Young boy don't like to
Mm-hmm.
be compared to Michael Jackson, but look at Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson ain't rapping, but he's still using the same frequencies or harmonies, whatever he can do, and he can reach out to however the whatever genre of people he needs to reach out to.
Right.
So I feel like it comes with that's why I said when I said how much of the rap comes from real life is more of like what do you see right now that you really didn't rap about that you really live. So you right now you say most of it would be that what
Right
you
now, I'm talking
made.
about everything I've been through. I'm letting people, letting people
Right.
know who I'm letting people know who Huncho is on the deeper
Right. So that's
side.
why I'm saying, yeah, you starting off letting them know how you is versus trying to just paint an image for them to just see you as a certain type of person, then explain how you is as a person. So you just giving them you all out the door. Like it is
If
what
we
it is.
breaking it down, I'm giving them facts and I'm not giving them dreams.
I like how you put that. So what's the most personal song you ever made?
Mm,
But matter of fact, answer this. What's the most personal song you ever made? And have you ever recorded something and decided it was too personal to release? Because
I would
I can
say
ask you all day long, what's the most personal song you ever made? And then you could tell me a song, and then I'm like, okay, so why I listen to that, and then you like, oh, well, it ain't not nowhere. So that's why I said, what's the most personal song you made? And have you ever recorded something that was too personal to release? So it's more like it's just on your phone for you to listen to it.
first question, I feel like that'll be my first song I've ever recorded and published, which is My Pain, featuring Mo Sanity.
Shout
Uh
out to boy Mo, shout out Mo
Shout
Sanity.
out Mo Sanity, yeah, you know that Moeesanity, man. Go look us up. Tay Huncho, Tawehuncho. But look, my pain. The reason why I say my pain is because everything about that song is my first. It's my first song, and everything about that song. I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about mama. I'm talking about daddy. I'm talking about motherfucking I'm my homie I lost. I'm just going at it. I'm just like it's like a first conversation when you meet somebody and they say, "Give me a brief description." I'm giving them a brief description. I'm letting them know I had mommy issues, I had daddy issues, I
Yes,
had
sir.
issues with friends, losing friends, whether that's to the streets, that's to the jail system. You feel me? That's to the grave. You feel me? So my pain that basically opened up and let them know, hey, this is where I come from. This is what I've been through. This is what I seen. This is what I felt. You feel me? Second half of the question, do I have something that I recorded that I feel like is not capable of being released?
No, 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 no,
Negative.
no, no, no. Rephrase that. We ain't say it ain't capable of being released. Because all of
I'm
it
not
capable of being
comfortable with
released.
releasing it.
But is it too personal to release? As in, it got some shit in here that makes you think, but at the same time, you don't want to put it out because you don't want people to know that's what you thinking about.
I would say no. Everything I write, everything I speak,
It
everything I
ain't too personal.
record ain't nothing too personal. That's good in my eyes. I want the people to know. I want to get
Yeah,
personal so they can know me personally.
yeah, yeah.
You feel me?
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
want
That's
them to
your objective.
know. I want them to
I
know
get you. I get
Huncho.
you. That's why you say you coming out the door, letting them know who it is from the get go. Like, I ain't finna sugarcoat, paint no picture. I'm finna just tell you how it is, let it be what it be. Hey,
You
I
know that.
understand that shit. So bad.
You know that.
What's harder? What would you think would be harder? Making a good song or trying to get people to actually listen to
Uh, I would say trying to get people to listen to it if I have to choose. Making a good song, that's with every song, man. You that shit gotta be better than the last song.
it? Right,
Every song going forward gotta be better than the last song.
right, right,
I,
right,
I would say I would say getting people to hear it because some people don't like to hear other people pain out. Some people be inconsiderate of it. Some people don't really have sympathy for it. But they got that other half a percentage that be invested into knowing other people's lives and knowing what they've been through and how they get to where they at and what made them who they is today and shit. So like that's what I'm going for. I ain't looking for nobody to just be like, oh damn, like his shit fire. Nah, I'm looking for somebody to be like, man, I understand that nigga. Like I've been through that shit, or I know that shit, or
right.
shit. I'm
Can
I,
relate.
I'm close to somebody who know that, who been through that shit. I'm helping somebody who just went through that shit, type shit.
Right, right, right. Basically, you just wanted to be relatable.
Facts.
I understand that. So what would you think separate GMB Huncho from every other artist trying to come up?
Mm, Again, I got my own way, my own style. You feel me? I don't think I rap like nobody. I don't think I be trying to be like nobody. Uh, I feel like GMB Huncho shit. Mm, it's hard shit. I speechless. I'm speechless, man. I just feel like
See?
I feel like when people hear GMB Honcho, they should be like, he next. Next up.
Just
Next up.
what Gay said. Yes, Lord.
You know the AT&T plan? You get that next up plan? Yeah.
Yes,
You get that next up after 6 months. You pay half of that device off. You get next month. I mean, next up. You get that new device early. Yeah, you getting Honcho early.
yes, yes, So I gotta since we talk about music, let's talk about it. I got a question. If you can get a
Mm-hmm.
feature from any, if you can get a feature from any artist that's alive, who would it be?
Any artist.
Any artist that's
Hmm.
alive, who would it be?
Hmm. That's a
It's
good
a good one.
question.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mm, Rod Wave. Why?
Ride Wave? Why
Why?
Ride Wave?
Because most of Rod Wave music, he don't a certain percentage. He don't talk about guns and killing and the streets. He talking about pain. He talking about hurt. He talking about shit he been through. You feel me? He talking about them love lost bonds and them sad nights, them lonely nights and shit. You feel me? Nights that he praying. Man, he talking about some real shit. He talking about pain, man. He
That
going, he
pain,
going,
that
he
pain music.
going. He going through some shit in life, or either he done been through this shit in life already, and he trying to send a message out there to everybody else to let them know. You feel me? Hey, you ain't alone, man. You been through that
Look,
shit,
let me go play devil advocate. Let me go play devil's advocate. How you know this man ain't just a good ass storyteller? How you know he
man.
actually? How you know he actually going through all that shit he talk about? Is he just looking at the outside or other people going through and know how to put it in a good ass story?
I mean, that's a good ass question, and that's a good ass start. But I mean, I feel like only you would know. Only
Exactly.
you.
And that's what I wanted you to get out. So that's why we're basically doing this interview right now, because the way society is nowadays, they never take the artist for what the artists tell them what they are. They take it off on what they see. So if you was to look at Rod Wave, you would say, hey, he's a hard ass artist. But at the same time, if you never got to know him as a person, you would never know if he actually been through the shit he been
Right.
through, or is he just a good ass storyteller. So the whole purpose of the interview is for people to understand who you are from your mouth and not what they think you are from your music.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good
Hey,
reason why we're
man.
doing the interview right now. So the world can get a hold on who GMB Huncho is. If you want to know more than who GMB Huncho is, you can know past GMB Huncho, but you got to get to know Huncho first.
You know that,
That's how it goes. So, what do you want your music career to be in the next 5 years?
man. I want to be at least I want to be at least somewhere further than where I'm at now. You feel me? I'm not gonna be big headed and set myself, and I can. You feel me? But if I'm being honest, that's like setting my hopes high. You feel me? And that's not guaranteed. You feel me? Time tell. You feel me? When it's my time, it's my time. Everybody got their season. You feel me? But within the next five
Right.
years, I want to be at least being heard. I want to at least be seen. I want to at least to have a good amount of people to say they understand. You feel me? And they relate to my music. And I
Right.
want to be
Right. Right.
able to at least to get one feature with a big artist, at least one. Because
Right.
5 years, as me, I'm still a beginner. So I feel like 5 years, I feel like I'll be at least probably at my 50% mark with understanding and really doing this shit.
Right. Shit. Well, one thing I also like to do, I don't like to put a
I
stereotype
just
on people.
not to get off on topic. I just had Soldier Boy manager wrote me back on Instagram, man. I've been blowing the man up, and I could just kept telling him like any advice, any advice. I want to feature, man. I want to feature with Soldier Boy. I got lyrics, beats, man. You feel me? Just grinding with this shit. He texted me back Monday and told me just keep grinding.
That's it. Just keep
That's a
grinding. Don't
start.
give up. Yeah, that's it. Just keep
That's a
grinding.
start though. That's three words I got from him that no probably the rapper a year before me probably ain't get. That's a
I ain't
step.
got it. Yeah. And we're saying some real shit. Just keep grinding. Like that's like me. Man, as much as I don't like being on camera, look at me. Look what I'm doing right now. Nigga, I don't
we
like talking to
live.
folks. I don't like folks. But we live, baby.
We
Ain't nothing we do
live.
but get live with. We gotta go with the flow and get used to doing what we gotta do. But that's what I was saying before we got back on that. I'm not the type to put a stereotype on a person. Like I don't just let people know what you're known for. Let everybody know what all you do. You ain't just
For
no
sure.
motherfucking artist, not nigga. You ain't just doing no
Yeah,
music. You a
no.
barber.
We know
My
that.
boy's a barber. Gotta cut
Hey,
hair.
that's by
Haircut
me
and
right
tape.
here. Let
Yeah, that's
this shit
haircut and
blend.
tape.
Know
So
that.
what made you want to start cutting hair?
Shit, man, coming to Iowa 2 years ago, shit. I needed to cut my damn self. I just walked into one of the barbershops. I seen how they was vibing, man. Them motherfuckers was like a team. There was like a fraternity in that bitch. I liked that shit. So shit. I just started spending free time hanging around, kicking it with their ass. Motherfucking barbershop owner, he was just like, man, you been sitting here for like 2 months now. You want to cut some hair? I'm
So
like,
yeah, I would
shit.
say you need to cut some hair.
Fuck it. He like, get you some clippers. Shit.
Look, look,
Amazon. Next day.
I got a question. Do
I
you remember
remember
the first? Do you remember the first haircut you ever gave somebody?
what bald head. I had to. Went to give
Hey,
his ass. Went to
I
give his
guess
ass
hey,
a.
I
Went to.
guess you answered my next question because I was gonna say how bad was the first cut? Now be real with me.
Man, look.
Nigga said
He
ball.
barely. He barely had hair. He had patches in this shit already. His shit was already looked like motherfucker had been digging. And his shit was scissors.
Oh
His
man,
ass said he
no,
wanted a bald fade. I tried to save his shit. He damn near
no.
bald already. He just got a little bit of hair, bro. I put a
Oh
bald fade
man.
on. Got him
Hey,
right.
hey, everything this man says allegedly. It's
I wish I still
allegedly.
had the video.
This is his personal opinion. This has nothing to do with me. This is everything he's saying. This is coming from Iowa.
Hey, fuck that though. We talking about how I started. Let's talk about where we at now. I'm slicing
Hey,
shit.
hey, but hold on, we gonna get there. So when did you realize? When did you get to a point where you realized you was like, hold up, I can actually make some money doing this shit. Like this is what I need to be doing.
I want to say I've been doing this shit for what 2 years now. I want to say when I hit my 7 month mark, 6 month mark, I started taking tips. I was still giving free haircuts. I still wanted to learn a little bit more. I wasn't as confident in myself. So I kept pushing myself. I went from just giving free cuts to cuts, and I could accept tips at that point. You feel me? So I just started accepting tips. I started getting comments. I started getting more engagement from
Right, right, right,
clients.
right, right, right.
From there,
So
I just took off. I do this shit with no effort.
right. So since we talking, what what would you say? I mean, you can answer, but you ain't gotta answer. But what would be the craziest conversation you heard while cutting somebody hair? Because hey, when you get into a barbershop, you run up on all kind of conversations. Like you don't know what to expect when you walk into a barbershop. What would be the one of the craziest conversations you heard while you was cutting somebody hair?
Man, I never forget this shit, bro. And I know both of them. It was this dude, man. He just sitting there to check that this shit cut.
You ain't gotta say no names now, cause you
Man,
ain't
he
trying to
said
get
that
you ain't
man.
trying to get the internet to dox your ass or try to go figure out what you talking about. Don't say no names, let it be.
The nigga bitch called him on the phone. He put that bitch, he answered that bitch and cut that bitch all the way down. I still heard her shit. That bitch said, "Hello, you out here fucking niggas?" Boy, I damn near dropped my clippers. I went and walked over there to the barbershop. Oh, I said, "Hey, man."
No,
I said, "He got some
no,
shit going on. You want to finish this cut? I gotta go take a shit."
nah. What
Gang,
would
I
you
swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm dying. I walked in the bathroom. I sat in the bathroom on the phone for about 20 minutes and made my owner finish that haircut. Told his ass I'm not cutting his hair no more. Hey, he just wild for that one. The way she called, he put the phone down and looked sideways like he didn't want nobody to know. I'm like,
right, right,
yeah, that's some Diddy shit.
right. Since we bought the barber life and everything, we talking about the music in the barber life. A good question for you. So, out of the barbering and the music, which take more patience? Dealing with making music or dealing with the clients you gotta cut their hair?
Barbering.
Barber, why you say barber?
Barbering is like an empty canvas. You paint the picture. In order for you to paint a decent picture, it takes time.
But
Music
music,
also music also takes time, but music you can work at your own pace. Barbering, you also work at your own pace, but you don't want to have a motherfucker in the chair for damn near 2 hours. It's a
yeah,
it's a 35 minute cut at the most, because that's a profession.
right.
Music shit, I could take an hour and go punch in on a hook, come back, do another hour, punch in on the verse. I can't do that on the cut. I gotta focus on that shit. I mean, no distractions. No, I talk to my customer, engage with my customer, my client. But other than that, it's just straight patience. A motherfucker don't want a slanted liner.
Do you eventually want to own your own barbershop?
Mm, eventually, yeah. I would like to own a shop. I wouldn't work in it. I would hire barbers. I would get barbers to work in it just because I'm more invested with my music.
Right, right.
Full time artist.
All right. So could you see yourself building like a brand where barbering and music would coexist, like connect some type of way?
Definitely shit. I'm thinking about doing a song cutting hair.
Why
You
couldn't
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah,
Or do a
yeah.
scene cutting hair in the barbershop.
Mm.
Do like I'm thinking of like cutting one of my clients and shit. Give you a surprise. He hop on that bitch right after. Type shit. Feel me? Like we in
Right,
the
right.
shop getting busy.
All right, well shit. Let's go and pick your brain then. Let's talk about life. Let's get some real talk going on. Let's talk about life. See what your mindset is and how you think about certain questions that get asked. So what's something you always been through that changed the way you looked at life?
Repeat that one more time.
What's something you've been through that changed the way you looked at life?
Something I've been through. Um, something I've been through. The way I look. Mhm.
Or if you want a different version of the question, what's a struggle you went through that most people wouldn't know about?
I was young in a broken home. I didn't have both of my parents.
Mm.
I didn't have both of my parents. I had one parent, one full time parent, and I mean some. Yeah, sometimes it was full time. It was part time
I
because
understand. I
I
understand.
removed myself. I removed myself out of life at an early age. So
Right. I understand.
yeah,
So, what keeps you going when life isn't moving the way you expect it to move?
music.
Hmm.
Why?
So
When I
music
hit a
like a therapy.
blockage, I hit a huh?
I said so. Music like a therapy for you.
There you go. That's the word. Music is my therapist.
Man,
I
that's
can
like me
express my
when
feelings.
I when I talk to folks and I explain certain stuff like this. I be like, yeah, I know how to do that. I know how to do this and that and that. But music was always my first love. Like I can't do nothing without the music. That's how I learned. I gotta put music with it. I mean, I can't
Right.
go without the music. But if you knew me as a person, only the person that really knows me know I love music. Everybody else is like, he just quiet. He don't talk. He don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
He's a tattoo artist, and he don't say
Mm-hmm.
nothing when he tattoo. He just tattoo and just get it out the way, and he on to the next.
Because you
But don't
focus.
nobody would know I do music because I don't advertise. I do music,
Mm-hmm.
but while I'm tattooing, I'm playing my music.
Yeah, you focusing.
Hey,
That's your
yeah,
focus.
yeah, that it put me in the zone. I got it,
Guess
and the
what?
whole
When I'm
album.
cutting hair, I'm listening to my music.
Right, and the crazy part about it can come to sometimes where I could be sitting there tattooing, and depend on what I'm tattooing, like
I
whatever
remind you
image
of one of
that
your
I'm
songs.
tattooing, it brings up a whole song in my head while I'm tattooing. I'm like, oh, this shit fire. Like if I'm doing palm trees or somebody from Florida or something, so I got gators and palm
Mm-hmm.
trees. Now I'm thinking of paradise. I'm thinking now I gotta make a love song. They got something to do with some type of paradise in this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Like meet me on the beach, get sexy, baby. Like what we finna do is just
Mm-hmm.
trying to get going.
A
So hey,
purpose. Definitely.
yeah, it gotta the music gotta paint a picture. So, what's something you're still trying to prove about yourself?
Mm, something I'm trying to still improve about myself.
The music. It's a good one,
Uh,
man.
yeah,
It's a
that
good
was a
one,
good one. I ain't gonna
though.
lie. You got me off guard with that
The music. Yes,
one. Something I can improve. How we talking? Improving what? Like in life, in music, in like what?
any of it. I mean,
Anything?
music to me, music is life. So if you talk about
Okay.
music, it's improving of your life, anyways.
Something I can still
Especially,
improve.
especially if you say your music is your life, you're giving them you as you. So hey, what's better than being able to learn how to explain you better to somebody else?
Right. Um, I feel like I can improve myself with my breath control. My breath control. And
Okay, okay.
as far as like either me rapping, as far as me like communicating, talking, I talk fast, you feel me? Like I
Yeah,
don't take breaths in between, you feel me? So yeah, my breath control.
right, right. Communication is key, and everything ain't meant to be said. That's why
Definitely.
you got two ears
Facts.
and one mouth. You listen more than you speak. Exactly. I feel you, bro. Hey, so saying that sounds like a mindset of maturity right there. So
It took a
since we
lot, it
kind of
took a
like
lot to get there.
yeah, so since we kind of like driven towards the maturity, what what does being a man mean to you now compared to when you were younger?
When I was younger, what I thought being a man was having money, having bitches, uh, car, crib, materialistic shit.
Yeah,
Shit that you could lose tomorrow, lose today and get tomorrow.
right, right.
Today, what I think a man is, a hustler, a grinder, uh, a man, a man is somebody who separates their wants from their needs and realize what's a priority and what's not a priority. Fuck materialistic shit.
Right.
Before I go buy some shoes, I'm make sure I got some valid license. I'm gonna make sure I got some car insurance. That's being responsible. You feel me? I'm gonna make sure my bills paid before I go kick it with the guys and go buy liquor and buy some smoke and shit. You feel me? I'm gonna be mature.
Right.
I feel like
Yeah.
there's no wrong answer to it. It just depends on
It's not. It's
everybody's
not
their
a
own
wrong answer.
man.
Right. It's not a wrong answer. It's just basically, like I said, the question was basically just from your mindset. That's your opinion. So, like you said, when you were smaller, you think hey, getting bitches and money, and that's what being a man is. But as you
That's
mature, your mindset not gonna be the same as it was once before because you basically you grew up, you have life experiences, so you understand life different as a man than you were as a kid.
right.
But it just sometimes a lot of people don't sit back and think about a question like that. They don't sit there and think, hey, what was my mindset when I was younger versus what I'm thinking now? Like it don't
Hmm.
run across their mind anymore. They just once they get older, it's like once they see something and it happen, they be like, man, that's dumb as shit. But then you think about it, I ain't gonna lie, when I was that age, I probably would have did the same shit. Like I ain't think that shit was dumb, so I can't really just fault them for thinking it ain't dumb because
Right.
at that time, I didn't think it was dumb neither. I was just doing
Hmm.
it. Now that I'm older and I experience life now, it's like I don't need to be doing that. Like
Right.
I'm past that stage. For instance, like the nigga knock shit.
Hmm.
We a young boy, hey, they used to be shit. You knock on a nigga door, get to take out running, but hey, it is what it is.
What?
But
Boom, boom, boom.
now,
Three
now,
knocks. You better
now I see
run.
the kids doing it. I'm freaking the fuck out because I'm seeing like y'all, what the fuck is y'all doing? Like y'all stupid. Like y'all not understanding people kill folks behind this shit these days. Like you come bang on
What?
my motherfucking door and think you gonna run. I'm gonna wait for you to come back with
What?
that bitch killed, or I'm
You
gonna
catch the
meet
right
your
one,
ass
they
at
gonna
the
shoot
door.
through the door. They gonna just
They
light
gonna
that
shoot
bitch.
your ass through the
What?
door. Yeah, now I'm like, nah, y'all don't need to be doing that shit. People ain't praying like they used to be back in the day. They just call the police or they knew who you were. They call your mama, hey, the kid down here knocking on doors and running like they ain't got that no more. Ain't they? Fuck your mama now. I ain't finna call your
Yeah,
mama. I'm
what?
finna handle it myself, but I call the
What?
police after I handle this shit. Like,
Come on, man.
hey, that shit used to do. Hey, that ain't cool no more. Hey, so I can't just say y'all dumb for doing it because I did it too.
I
And
did it too.
if I think about it, I was dumb at the time. But at the time, life ain't what it used to be.
Hey, you remember that one time when I met my daddy in Baton Rouge and I was staying with Auntie Mary for like a week or two, and my daddy bought me that BB gun and I shot the baby in her eye and I lied to her I was trying to shoot the bird. Nah, that bitch was outside yelling all motherfucking day. I got tired of this shit.
Yo,
She
ass
said, "Why
crazy.
the fuck?" I was trying to shoot the bird. They took my shit.
Man,
I got it.
hell nah, you out of line.
Yeah.
So what motivates you more? Money, family, proving people wrong, or building something that'll last?
Money, family, building something that'll last. Or what was the last one?
Proving people wrong.
Building something that'll last.
That will motivate you the most.
Because
Hmm.
if it's something that'll always last, it's always something that'll gain attraction.
Right. So do you think becoming successful change people? Or do you think it just exposed who they already was?
Mm, I think it exposed who they already was. That's what I think.
Right, right. And I agree with you because that kind of like ties in with the first question, like
Like
what
it shows the
motivates you?
truth.
What motivates you? The money, the family, proving people wrong, or building something like some people proving people wrong will be their first answer. They don't care about the money. Their family ain't got nothing to do with it. They only doing this because you said that they couldn't. You ain't like that's like even like the ignorant side of things stuff. I bet you won't like you get to fight with it. I bet you won't hit that nigga. I bet you won't do that. But you basically
Instigating.
doing this, instigating, and now I'm finna
You
go
finna
knock him
do
just
it.
to prove to you that I will do this. To like
I
proving
mean
people
that.
wrong be their main motivation on why they do a lot of stuff. Oh, you rap, you can't do a 16 bar verse. Now I gotta go get on the track and do a 16 bar verse just to let you know I can do. I gotta prove you wrong. I gotta let you know that I. That's what finna motivate me to keep going. I gotta prove you wrong.
If I'm being honest, when I first started, that was the motivation, proving people wrong. But I had
But
to think
it
deeper.
changed.
I had to
It
think deeper.
matured.
Like, what? Why am I doing this to prove a
Why am I
motherfucker
proving it?
wrong? Why
Right.
can't
It
I
ain't
just
about this
do
for
this
me, not
shit?
for y'all. Right,
Why I just can't do this shit, speak this shit, rap this shit, and this shit'll last forever.
right, right,
This
right,
bitch will get played over and over and over and over and over.
right, right. So that's why I said, that's why the end of the question say, do you think becoming successful change people, or do you think it expose how it really is? Because me personally,
Expose people.
only thing I really think change people is money. That's the only thing I think change people. Everything else is just gonna expose who you is as a person.
Yeah,
The money just explains. I mean, you buying this, you buy this, you buy this, you buy this, you buy this. The money only explaining you buying all this because you didn't have it.
right.
You couldn't do it. Versus somebody
Now
who
you
grew up
can.
with money, you could
They don't really
say,
give a
"Hey,
fuck.
do this." They don't give a fuck about what the
They
fuck you
used to
buying with
that shit.
money.
They'll
I
give that
grew
shit
up with
away.
this shit. This shit ain't surprising me. The only reason I'm doing this is just to prove a motherfucker wrong.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, that's how I think some rappers look at that shit too. Cause I mean, all rappers don't just go spend that shit on bitches and weed and drugs and
Nah,
like
they
dumb
not.
shit. They do back to school drives. They go
They
like, you
invest
feel
in
me?
this shit. They
I don't
building
know the
brands
dude.
and businesses and doing all kind of other shit
I
besides
don't
the
know the dude
music.
name, but he be doing little dumb not dumb shit, but he be doing fun shit with family. He'll walk up to a motherfucker and throw the watermelon up in the motherfucker air. If you catch the watermelon, he give you $2,000. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
feel me? He
That,
don't
that,
have to do
that,
that. He doing that shit to you feel me? Because that money don't mean nothing to him. He
right.
giving he giving people opportunities to have
And you
fun
know,
and make
you
money.
know what that is? Building something that'll last.
Social
Memories.
networking.
That and memories. You could pay a motherfucker $2,000.
They'll always remember
They
you.
ain't gonna remember that shit 10 years from now. But if a motherfucker down their
They'll
luck
remember you
and
if
they
you
ain't got
change their
nothing,
life.
right? You ain't got nothing, then the act that you do for them, they gonna always remember because they gonna every time they see you, they're gonna say that guy gave me something when I had nothing.
Mhm.
So the memory behind it is gonna last forever. That's like Christmas. I don't really care for buying kids toys and all that stuff for Christmas. Like you ain't gonna remember this shit. I like to take trips. We can go
Some of you gonna
out the
remember.
country so you can say, hey, I've been to Tennessee before. I've been there. I did this versus the gifts. I mean, I can buy you a gift and then the next 3 days you probably ain't gonna want to play with this shit no more.
Right.
Batteries probably died in this motherfucker. Like we wasting our time now. Like, but a
Like,
trip
damn,
is
I
a
need some new
lifestyle.
batteries.
Right. I need some new batteries. I don't want to play with it because I gotta go buy some more batteries. Like, yeah, that shit that changed. So when it comes down to family, what does family mean to you? And what's something that family taught you that you carry with you today?
Family means happiness.
Nobody
And
get left behind.
nah,
Yeah, he's that Lilo and stuff.
I'm fried. I'm fried,
Ohana means
man.
family. Family
I'm,
means no one's get left
I'm
behind.
fried. Don't forget, I done got my fucking wisdom teeth pulled, so I've been getting high and I ain't supposed to. So, but look,
Yeah, I
family.
forgot. I forgot about you, brother. We gonna cut it short. I forgot. Yeah, you do got little.
Yeah, nah, you good. Family mean family. Shut up, Bucko. Uh, Nah, for real though. Nah, family mean. I think family mean happiness and joy, man. Like, if I'm being honest, I really don't know what family mean because it's a backstory. You feel me? Like I said, I didn't have both of my parents, so like, what I want family to mean, it's
Yeah,
not what
you
I
ain't got.
got.
You ain't gotta really go too deep. You gotta still give people more to look into for you and get to learn you more. You ain't gotta give everything on you on this one little interview here. But I do understand because we both really in the same position. So I do understand that. But as far as me as a brother, is there anything you ever want to tell me as your big brother, but never really had a chance to say it?
Did I love you? Man, you
P.O.P.
still a bitch.
Hold it down.
Hold it down.
What's something you learned
Motherfucker
from
say,
watching me?
Diamond, oh, you a music lover.
God, what's something you learned from watching me, good or bad?
Uh, how to be how to be a man. I'm not gonna lie. You and my uncle was like the two male figures in my life I looked up to that I wanted to be like. You feel me? The reason I say that is because no matter what your life situation was, as far as with relationships, jobs, personal problems. You was always active dad. You always been there for your kids. That's what a man do. You feel me? You kept a job, even if it wasn't a 9 to 5. You kept a way to make money and ride. You feel me? That's a man. You feel me? Like you always made a way and made sure your kids got before you got. I respect that. I mean, I never probably never said that, but like that's just some shit that sit in the back of my head that influenced me to be the type of dad I am to my son. You feel me? I don't get to see him as much, but I reach out to him. I try to be as active and be as much of a man and a dad as I can be. Right? But I salute that. Fuck with that.
Right, right. Wow. I appreciate that, bro. I really do appreciate it, and
Yeah.
I do take that to the heart. So let's we're gonna close this out a little bit, but I wanna finish with basically basically let's forget about GMB Huncho for a second. When everything is said and done, who do you want people to remember you as?
The barber. Them two words. The barber.
The barber.
No, 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 no. I lied. Not I lied. I lied. I lied. Not the barber. Because when I was actively a full-time barber, it was Tay the barber. So Tay the
Right.
barber.
That. And last question. What's next for
Mm-hmm.
GMB Huncho? And where can everybody find your music and follow you? Not just music, but find everything from your music, social media accounts, how it may be. What could they find all of that? Like how they go about follow you? Let everybody know who you is. Let them know what it is.
So what's next for GMB Huncho? It's unlocking new potentials, gaining new audiences, and staying consistent. You feel me? If everybody could be patient with me, they'll understand my story. They'll get every piece of my story. Platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, YouTube, anything, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, anything you want to look me up on is TAWEHUNCHO. My label page, Facebook, Instagram, GMBHUNCHOO, man. Y'all go fuck with me. Y'all leave some reviews, leave some likes. Let me know how y'all feel.
Hey, y'all heard him there, man. Hey, it's your boy Ghost. This is Ghost Gang TV. This is interview with GMB Huncho. Catch you
Know
on the next.
that. We out of here.